Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are revealing more about the renowned Tom Cruise today, including his relationships, private life, and the intricate intricacies of his fascinating personal life. Remember to like and subscribe if you're interested in the man behind the films, famous celebs, and celebrity secrets. Now let's get started. Music. Born Thomas Cruise Map 4 in Syracuse, New York, on July 3, 1962, Tom Cruise was raised in a working-class, pious Catholic family that moved around a lot throughout his early years. His mother, Mary Lee Pfeiffer, taught special education, and his father, Thomas Cruise Map 3, worked as an electrical engineer. Being the only son of 4 siblings, Tom lived a large portion of his early years in the shadow of unstable finances. He was profoundly impacted by his parents' tumultuous marriage and subsequent divorce, which greatly influenced his tenacity and resolve. Cruise's early years were characterized by frequent moves. He had attended over a dozen schools in the US and Canada by the time he was 14. He found it challenging to establish enduring friendships because of his nomadic lifestyle. However, it also helped him develop a chameleon-like capacity for adaptation, which would later come in very handy for his acting career. His mother, who continued to be a dependable and encouraging presence, had a significant impact during this period. In order to provide for the family, she frequently worked several jobs. She also fostered Tom's artistic abilities by taking him to the theater and supporting his aspirations, no matter how unusual. Cruise was a lively and enthusiastic youngster who first focused his energy on sports despite having dyslexia. At the age of 14, he temporarily attended a Franciscan seminary and thought about becoming a priest. He also gave professional wrestling significant consideration, but a knee injury put in, where he became almost instantly famous because to his captivating performance and the now famous scene of him dancing in his underpants. A daring new leading guy with charm, self-assurance, and screen presence was presented to audiences in this role. Cruise quickly became one of the key performers of his time. 3 years later, he played Navy pilot Pete Maverick Mitchell in Top Gun, 1986, solidifying his rise to superstardom. Cruise became a global icon as a result of the film's enormous box office success and cultural phenomena. In addition to igniting 1,000 dreams of flying school, Top Gun contributed to the definition of the 1980s action blockbuster era. Cruise then showcased his versatility with critically lauded roles in Born on the 4th of July, 1989, Raymond, 1988, and The Color of Money, 1986. He went from being a teenage sensation to a real dramatic talent with the latter, which garnered him a Golden Globe and his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Cruise struck a mix between complex character-driven parts and high-octane blockbusters during the 1990s. His box office appeal was further cemented by his roles in A Few Good Men, 1992, The Firm, 1993, and Interview with the Vampire, 1994. His collaborations with well-known filmmakers like Stanley Kubrick, Oliver Stone, and Martin Scorsese revealed a growing artistic ambition. Cruise played one of his most iconic parts as Ethan Hunt in the 1996 film Mission Impossible, which he also produced. Due to the film's enormous success and the start of a decades-long franchise, Cruise was able to develop into a producer and dominant force in the business. Cruise notably performed many of his own stunts in the Mission Impossible series, which eventually became a defining feature of his reputation and raised the bar for action movie production. Jerry Maguire, a love drama that demonstrated his emotional depth, as another significant achievement in 1996. He won a Golden Globe and received his second Oscar nomination for his performance. Cruise continued to push himself with darker, more complicated roles, such as Magnolia, 1999, which garnered him a third Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor and a Golden Globe victory, even though the movie featured iconic lines like "Show me the money and you complete me." His bold transformation into the intense and cunning Frank T.J. Mackey demonstrated a readiness to challenge his persona and go into more gritty content. Cruise remained at the top of the industry as the 2000s progressed. Minority Report, 2002, The Last Samurai, 2003, Collateral, 2004, and War of the Worlds, 2005, were among the successful films he directed. He continued to collaborate with innovative filmmakers like Michael Mann and Steven Spielberg. Cruise recovered with critical and commercial hits despite his public character being questioned in the mid-2000s, demonstrating resiliency and adaptation in a constantly changing market. Cruise's career saw a significant comeback in the 2000s, partly due to the ongoing popularity of the Mission Impossible franchise, which only became more ambitious and lucrative with each new film. Both fans and filmmakers respected him for his commitment to realism and action, which included performing daring leaps, scaling skyscrapers, and hanging from planes. With nearly $1.4 billion in global box office receipts and 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, Top Gun: Maverick emerged in 2022 as a cultural phenomenon. It demonstrated Cruise's ongoing star power and relevancy across generations and was praised as both a sentimental triumph and a masterclass in blockbuster filmmaking. Cruise is one of the most successful performers in movie history, having won several Golden Globes, been nominated for 3 Academy Awards, and made version $11 billion at the box office worldwide. In addition to his acting accomplishments, he is renowned for pushing the limits of action filmmaking, frequently putting himself in danger for the sake of spectacle and authenticity. Yes, I adore watching movies. Yes, without a doubt. I had jobs, went to movies, and grew up appreciating movies. That being said, what films do you watch? I got to make movies when I grew up. You don't see your own films, do you? Well, those are the only movies I regularly watch. Wealth and income. According to numerous industry and financial sources, Tom Cruise's estimated net worth ranges from $600 million to over $750 million, making his financial achievement as legendary as his film career. Decades of box office domination, astute back-end negotiations, and his ability to continue being one of the few truly worldwide movie stars have all contributed to his fortune. For hits like Top Gun, Raymond, and A Few Good Men, Cruise made substantial salary early in his career. However, he started earning between $20 million and $25 million for each movie in the 1990s and 2000s, making him one of the most paid actors in Hollywood history. Cruise's ability to negotiate profit participation agreements, which enable him to receive a portion of a movie's overall profits in addition to his base pay, is what makes him stand out financially. Top Gun: Maverick 2022 is his most profitable production to date. According to reports, he made up to $100 million from a back-end arrangement that included box office bonuses, streaming rights, and ticket sales. Cruise gains from its attraction to a worldwide clientele as well. His movies routinely do well abroad, particularly in regions like China, Europe, and Latin America, which boosts his earnings and makes him more valuable as a box office attraction. Despite Hollywood's transition to streaming and digital-first policies, his global appeal has kept him commercially relevant. Decades of astute negotiating, steady box office performance, and unwavering commitment to cinematic brilliance have culminated in Tom Cruise's financial empire. He is still one of the few big stars whose name recognition alone can ensure success in theaters. Cruise has amassed a fortune commensurate with his reputation as one of the most recognizable people in contemporary entertainment, having mastered the business of Hollywood as both an actor and a producer. Lifestyle and way of life. Beyond his incredible box office success and status as one of Hollywood's most devoted actors, Tom Cruise has a way of life that shows his unwavering determination, love of exploration, and nuanced personal beliefs. Cruise's life off-screen provides a closer look at the guy behind the blockbuster character, who is renowned for his extreme focus, physical discipline, and nearly legendary work ethic. Cruise's passion for high adrenaline activities is a defining characteristic of his way of life. He has a pilot's license, is well known for his aviation obsession, and frequently pilots his own aircraft and helicopters. He enjoys flying more than just for fun. It now plays a significant role in his identity on both a personal and professional level. He performed many of his most famous film stunts without a stunt double, such as flying fighter jets in Top Gun: Maverick and engaging in lethal helicopter pursuits in Mission Impossible Fallout. Off-camera, he pilots a range of aircraft, such as customized jets and vintage airplanes, representing a lifestyle characterized by control, danger, and precision. Cruise is an accomplished skydiver, scuba diver, motorcycle, and martial artist in addition to being an aviator. During his free time, he frequently trains or learns new physical abilities out of pure passion rather than for show. This fixation on physical performance is accompanied by a dedication to discipline and well-being. According to reports, he maintains optimal health well into his 60s by adhering to rigorous regimens that include frequent exercise, a clean diet, and spiritual activities.